Okay, so let's start doing something maybe more interesting than this usual COVID that is in our lives. And we go on our book at, so we were talking about air travel last time. Just Anna was here because Gian Maria and Rita weren't here.
Yes.
But and we can have what we have done is page 154 that was all the language connected to airport. Okay. Okay, so let's let's just try to revise a bit of it very quickly if you know this word. So the airport terminal, you know what is it?
Yes.
Baggage drop-off is where, Gian Maria?
Sorry, I don't understand.
Okay, where is in an airport the baggage drop-off? What does it mean, baggage drop-off? What kind of location is in the airport? What does it mean, drop off? It's actually to leave the baggage.
The baggage.
Yes, that has to go into the cabin. Okay.
Ah, okay.
So the baggage drop off, was it, Anna?
Ah, aspetta che me ne leggo.
Yeah. But you know that.
Io non li segno man mano che li facciamo perché il computer.
Ah, certo.
Ah, ok, ok. Allora, were you given any checked in luggage, bags, and given a boarding pass? Sì.
Yes, it's the. See?
Sì.
Oh, yes. Where you given any checked in luggage, bags, cases, and are given a boarding pass is where you leave your baggage. Drop off just means leave. Okay. Then you have the baggage reclaim. That is where, Rita?
Reclaim.
When do you reclaim your baggage?
In a lost and found, but I don't know.
No, reclaim doesn't mean that you have lost your baggage. It just means that you are taking back your luggage. You are collecting your baggage. That is the reclaim. Be careful because this is the same mistake that your colleague made last time.
Yes.
Hello, Myla. Hello.
Ciao.
Welcome, darling.
Buongiorno.
So it's the same mistake because it's a false friend, this reclaim. Reclaim doesn't mean that you are doing a reclamo. No, it's just a collection.
Is a complaint reclaim.
That is the complaint. Yes, that's fine. Reclaim just means that you are collecting your luggage.
Okay.
Okay.
When you take your luggage to check in if you already have your boarding pass, D?
No.
Where you?
Is where you collect your luggage on arrival. So when you arrive, you collect your luggage, and there are usually trolleys for carrying heavy cases. Okay, that is the reclaim.
Okay.
Okay, because you're just getting back your luggage. Then we have the check-in desk that you know, of course, I think the meaning. The customs, passport control.
Okay.
Okay, and custom if you have anything to declare. Departures board. What is the departures board? What do you think? Yeah,
The ticket.
Maria.
Mm,
No, the board, everything is a board. Like, you know, the word blackboard
okay.
or whiteboard, lavagna. The
Okay.
board is always a
Display.
something.
Display,
It's a display. Yes, it's a display.
timetable,
Timetable, yes, everything, arrival time. These are departure boards, means the display where you see all the departures timing, if they are
Okay.
delayed, if they are on time or not. What is the gate?
The
Il barco.
Yes, 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 when you get there. The runway?
pista.
Yes. Security?
Um, a place where the policeman with about the security on the airport.
Yes. So what's the difference between security and customs?
customs,
Is it a comfort zone? It's possible for the customer, for the people that stay then for relax. And so
No. Be careful, because customs is where you declare the stuff you are bringing with you. If you have, for example, alcohol,
Dogana.
or yes,
dogana.
that's it, and it's plural in English. Custom is dogana, and security is what all the officers that they got there, they are checking your baggage, yourself, if you are wearing, if you are bringing with you any weapons, liquid. No, the passport is a part of the custom, because it's.
But when you
you pass the security, you have to be
you
ready.
pass it, you have show.
Yeah, because you have
passport.
to confirm your identity. That's
Yes.
why, so that you are the same person that is shown in your passport. So
Passport and boarding pass.
and boarding
also.
pass, because nobody else can pass inside the airport for security reasons. So the security is just in charge. But actually, they don't care if you are buying cigarettes or other stuff. This is the customs. Okay. And what you were saying, Gianmaria, is the VIP lounge. That is the place.
VIP lounge is the place where the people stay here for the relax.
Yeah,
after
that's it. But just the VIP, not all of them.
I
Just
confuse
people,
for customers.
yes, they are just the people that actually they are paying more. Usually the VIP lounge is for business or first class tickets. Okay, so let's continue with a bit of what is happening on board. Okay, on board.
Abbiamo fatto questo.
Yes.
Okay.
So you see, these are ale. Be careful of just about the pronunciation. Ale, okay, corridor, cabin crew, seat belts, connecting flights, turbulence, direct flights, jet lag, and long haul flights. But all these things you can find in the recording of last lesson. So let's go on with a bit this one as well. We've done it. And we get into phrasal verbs related to air travel. Okay, this one we didn't. And we're trying to do it directly with this exercise. Okay, phrasal verbs relating. So I'm going to connect the two parts of the sentence. And then at the end, you will discover if it's correct or not. Myla, let's start.
Allora, complete. No, questo sotto se la fa.
No, this one. Just a line. You don't have in your book.
Peppa.
You don't have in your book.
I took a long time to check.
It took a long time to check. To check. And we have a phrasal verb that is just cut in the middle. So you have to put a part, yeah, a part of the phrasal verb is in the first part, another part is here.
Okay. All right.
Took a long time to check.
Check. Check on.
Check, darling, it's easy.
Okay.
The first thing that you do when you arrive at the airport is or
Check
you can
out.
done online. Now it's online.
No.
Then check.
No. Check in the immigration forms.
Does not, or check in the immigration forms.
Or
It
check
took
in
a
my
long
bag.
time. Why?
But
Try to find out the sense.
it took a long time to check in my bags
Yeah.
because I had so many.
Yes.
Yes. It took a long time to check in my bags because I had so many. Okay, this is the way we have to do this exercise. So you see the phrasal verb here is check in. And we have divided. We have just to assemble the two parts of the phrasal verb and then understand what does it mean. Okay, Gian Maria, let's try to do number 2.
The taxi driver dropped me 3 hours later on my language back. Off the plane, but got dark by the time I got home.
Drop me off the plane, the taxi driver.
No.
Off the wrong airport term? No,
Yes.
no. Mi ha sbagliato.
No, maybe.
No, giusto, giusto.
This one?
Yeah.
The taxi driver dropped me off at the wrong airport terminal. That could be possible. So the phrasal verb is drop off. Okay. Rita.
I made a spelling mistake when I filled in the immigration form.
So here the phrasal verb is to fill in. Fill in, filling in. A form, you fill in a form. Okay, Anna.
It was Sunday when I got allora, it was sunny when I got off the plane, but got dark by the time I got home.
Long time. Okay, it was sunny when I got off the plane, to get off the plane, but got dark by the time I got home. So I got off the plane means that the phrasal verb is to get off a plane, exit. Okay, Myla.
The plane was delayed and took off 3 hours late.
Took off, to take off, so means take off, decollare. Okay, take off is decollare. So the plane was delayed and took off, of course, because it's at the past, 3 hours late. Very good. Okay, Gian Maria.
All the families with the children got on the plane first the sit down.
Yes. All the families with children got on the plane first.
Vedi quanti vantaggi?
Yeah. At least. poor them, they got children, so it's already a terrible thing. So at least they get first. Okay, and sat down. Okay, and Rita?
As soon as I arrived, I went to pick up my luggage and baggage reclaim.
Okay, pick up my luggage at baggage reclaim. You see the reclaim.
Yes.
Okay, that's of course is they are all correct. You did a good job. And you find the same here now. Okay, so now it's very easy for you to put them, they are the same. So you have check in, drop off, fill in, get off, get on, pick up, and take off. They are the same verbs, phrasal verbs that we found there. So my husband dropped me off at the airport 2 hours before the flight. Let's go, Anna.
Allora, I online the day before I was going to fly. I checked in online the day before. No, cos'è questo?
Oh, it's another thing. It's, where is it? Oh, here. Okay.
Okay.
Okay. So I
checked in.
Checked in online. So just be careful of the tense. So Anna correctly used the past tense. I checked in online the day before I was going to fly. Okay. So you see here in the same sentence, we have two different past tense because here we use the the past simple. Yeah, because it's one single action made in the past. And then what we use here,
Continuous.
the past continuous because it's a continuous action in the past. I was going to fly before that is happening before. Okay, this action is happening before the following one. I checked in online the day before I was going to fly. Okay, 3. Myla.
As soon as I get on the plane.
Okay, is get on. You think that get on is the right tense?
Good.
Yeah, got on.
Got on.
Yes. As soon as I got on the plane, I sat down in the first empty seat. Okay, Gian Maria.
Allora, the plane late because of that weather.
Of bad weather, yes. So choose.
Take it off.
So take off is the verb. What tense are you going to use here?
The past.
The past, so which is the past? To take.
Took.
The plane took off late because of the bad weather. Okay, Rita.
The same sentence.
Yeah.
I filled in the immigration form for the US, which the cabin crew gave me shortly before landing.
Which tense are you using with fill in?
Present. I'm feeling.
Read them all. I, the immigration form for the USA, which the cabin crew gave me shortly before landing. So
I'm feeling. I was filling in. Stavo compilando.
Why?
Stavo
Which
compilando.
it's not while. If I say stavo compilando, you mean something that is happening in the same time. So if was stavo compilando while the cabin crew, no, invece questo è compilai l'immigration form
E quindi past
che...
simple. Allora, I fill it in.
Ok, non l'avevi detto?
No, pensavo di aver sbagliato.
No, è
Allora,
giusto, pass. No, ti devi sempre complicare la vita tu. No, era semplicemente il past tense, filled in. E tra l'altro è anche uno dei pochi verbi irregolari che abbiamo, per cui magari uno pensa, oddio, qual è l'irregolare di fill? No, filled, tranquilli. Ok, Anna.
When the plane, I felt exhausted after the long flight. When I got off the plane,
got off the plane, I felt
I felt
exhausted. Ditelo bene questa perché è una di quelle parole che io adoro, lo sapete? Quelle con l'H in mezzo sono le mie preferite. Exhausted.
Exhausted.
Like perhaps. Love it. Ok, Mela?
When I picked up my luggage at baggage reclaim, I bumped into an old friend who has been on the same flight.
Ok, e qui è molto carino anche questo verbo. To
into.
bump into, che è un altro phrasal verb. To bump into. Ho accidentalmente incontrato, sì, mi sono scontrata, no?
Sì.
È un modo di dire, perché non è che bump è proprio onomatopeico.
Cattivo
Like
imbattersi.
imbattersi, mi imbattei, quanto è difficile l'italiano. Sì, altro che l'inglese. Mi imbattei, bravi, bravissimi. Ok, li possiamo anche sentire.
2.6 Phrasal verbs related to air travel. 1.
My husband dropped me off at the airport 2 hours before the flight.
2.
I checked in online the day before I was going to fly.
3.
As soon as I got on the plane, I sat down in the first empty seat.
4.
The plane took off late because of the bad weather.
5.
I filled in the immigration form for the US, which the cabin crew gave me shortly before landing.
6.
When I got off the plane, I felt exhausted after the long flight.
7. When I picked up my luggage at baggage reclaim, I bumped into an old friend who had been on the same flight.
Allora, erano tutti verbi, erano tutti al past tense. Credo che avrete notato nella differenza nella pronuncia, quando abbiamo dei verbi regolari, per cui che finiscono con id, la pronuncia può cambiare, perché quando abbiamo ad esempio where is it? Ok, filled, mentre invece checked e anche picked. Sentite che la stessa id viene pronunciato a volte come normalmente, come ce lo aspettiamo, una D, ma molto spesso in molti verbi si sente quasi una T, ok? Picked. Ok? Questo io tendo a sottolinearlo perché magari ve l'ho detto e ridetto, ma io ripeto sempre, sono un pochino ossessiva sulle pronunce finché non diventano proprio automatiche. Ok, torniamo indietro nella nostra pagina 24 e parliamo di questo libro. Me lo leggi, Gianmaria, per favore, questa parte?
Air Babylon is a best-selling book, co-written by Imogen Edwards Jones and Anonymous,
sorry.
Anonymous
Okay.
airline staff whose identities must reign secret. It tells the inside story about flying and answers all those questions and many more. Is it really worth listening to the safety demonstration telling you who
How?
It's the really worth listening to safety demonstration telling you who to put your life jacket on. Why is there usually big mirror when you are going through customs?
Yes.
Why is there usually big mirror when you are going to customs?
I never noticed it. But anyway.
Manco io, infatti. No, hanno visto il mirror.
I don't know. Maybe in America it's there.
Ah, beh.
No.
Yeah, because you've been traveling to America quite often.
Forse è un modo di dire per un'apparecchiatura.
We will discover. They're going to sell us.
E da tutte lui comunque. Pure quella dopo la sente solo lui.
They wrote a book. They wrote a book. So. Okay, go on, Gianmaria. Thank you.
Why can you sometimes smell roast chicken in the plane? Chicken in the plane when they are serving your fish?
Vabbè.
Why do airport staff get annoyed? Why do airport staff get annoyed with some passenger who ask for the wheelchair?
Infastiditi, che non è annoiati, anche questa è un'altra. Ok, so all these questions we will discover the answer in this text. Okay, so let's go. Not this one. Here, reading. This is the back cover of this book about air travel. Can you guess to answer of any of the question? You think it's really worth listening to the safety demonstration telling you how to put your life jacket on? What do you think, Rita? You think it's worth?
No, because it is important for the safety for about this safety, the people's safety. Because for example, if you take the fly for the first time,
okay,
it's important for your safety.
Okay, so you think it's important to follow the listening to the safety demonstration the first time, and then it doesn't matter if you're not so careful when if it's the second, third, fourth, 1,000 times that you're flying, you can also be distracted. That's what you think.
No, it's important for because only
important.
Sorry?
You think it's always important to follow?
Always important.
So it is really worth? Yes, it is. Your answer is yes, because you say no at the beginning, because it is really worth.
Worth. Sorry.
Worth, what does it mean worth? Vale la pena, veramente, no?
Vale la pena.
Okay. So it is really worth listening to the safety demonstration. Okay, good. Why is there usually a big mirror? I never noticed this big mirror through the customs. Did you? But if is there, why do you think is there? I don't know what's
For the check,
the shoulder.
I don't know, for... Io non so dove potrebbe essere in realtà.
No, not even me. Now, probably they will explain us. Probably to check if you got something on your shoulder or if you have a gun in your pocket. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. We will discover. Why can you sometimes smell? Oh, this is for Mila. Why you can sometimes smell roast chicken in a plane when they're serving you fish?
I never smell anything because I don't take a plane for much time.
For so long time, yeah.
Yes, for a long
Yeah,
time.
actually, I think that it's just because all the food smell the same.
Yes.
Because, and even the taste, probably on the flight, all the food taste is the same. And probably they just call it fish, what is chicken, I don't know. We will discover it. And why do airport staff get annoyed? Do they? I didn't know they get annoyed. Why they should get annoyed? You think of a reason why?
What's the wheelchair?
The
Sedia a
wheelchair.
rotelle.
Sedia a rotelle.
Sedia a rotelle. Why should they get annoyed? I mean, it's something that is important and necessary.
I remember when I traveling in travel agency, we have to book a wheelchair is a long practice.
Oh, I see. So you have to feel.
But when you are in airport, is not
difficult.
difficult.
So you have to demonstrate why do you need it, and you have to fill in many forms.
And then there are many types of wheelchair.
Yeah, this is true. Yes, this is true. Okay, let's try to read the article, the extract from this book. And they would reply to all these questions. Rita.
Most airline passengers think it is laughable that a small yellow life jacket with a whistle will make any difference if the plane crashes into the sea. However, in some cases, like when a hijacked,
yes, hijacked,
Ethiopian Airlines Boeing 767 landed in the Indian Ocean in 1996.
Yes.
It did. Despite instruction from the cabin crew not to pre-inflate their life jackets inside the plane.
Yes.
Several passengers did. They were unable to escape the rising water inside the plane, but others who followed the pilot's instruction survived. So it is probably a good idea to look up from your magazine when the flight attendant is giving the safety demonstration.
Okay. That's okay. A hijacking. What is a aircraft hijacking? What is that?
I don't know.
It's a kind of accident. Okay, hijack is a kind of accident.
Okay.
It's actually is to take control of an aircraft during a journey using hijacking is when somebody else is taking control of your aircraft. Okay.
Okay.
Something that is related to terrorism.
Dirottato.
Dirottare. Yeah, hijacking. Actually, dirottare è quando tu dirotti la rotta, mentre invece noi chiamiamo i dirottatori, però di fatto è prendere il controllo dell'aereo, non è necessariamente dirottare la rotta, cambiare la rotta, è to take control, hijacking. Ad esempio, 2 men hijacked a jet traveling to Paris for $2 million to get $2 million. Prendere il controllo, ok? Ok, e questo in questo caso vedete che cosa è successo? Landed in the Indian Ocean in 1996. I remember it.
No, io no.
Yeah, fortunately, because you're too young. Yeah. Okay, number 2, Anna.
Customs officers are watching everywhere. They are watching you from the moment you walk off the plane, while you are standing in baggage reclaim, waiting for your bag, and especially when you come out the other side of customs, which is when people who are trying to smuggle something finally let their guard down and get caught.
Yes.
The large two-way mirror in customs, behind which customs officers sit and watch, is part of that process. As you walk past, it makes you look taller and thinner, so you feel good about yourself and you relax and smile. That's when a customs officer suddenly appears and asks you to open your case.
Ma. Okay, what does it mean, smuggle?
Brava, smuggle.
Smuggle?
I don't know.
No.
What can you smuggle? What kind of items can you smuggle? You can smuggle drugs, you can smuggle...
Contrabbandare.
Oh, yes.
Cosa ho detto? Cosa ho detto?
Contrabbandare.
Yeah, smuggle. Ok.
Ma il mirror che dicono, non è magari...
Lo schermo?
Sì, lo schermo dove vedono tutto quello che c'è dentro.
No, perché qui dice, guardate, as you walk past, it makes you look taller and thinner. So you feel good about yourself and relax and smile. That's when a custom officer suddenly appears and asks you to open your case. Ma sono molto perplessa su questo perché io non me li ricordo, eppure ho viaggiato tanto. Comunque può darsi che in America, perché qui dice che praticamente questo mirror, it's, you see here, a steady way to body and bag, especially on the other side, smuggle something left gun. The large two-way mirror, so that means that probably is like this, two-way mirror in custom, behind which customs officer sit and watch. So behind, lui ce l'ha alle spalle, è dietro il custom officer. Ma comunque.
Ma si riferisce
magari non si vede
ai vetri, come si chiamano? Quando passi davanti agli uffici della dogana, della polizia, ci sono dei vetri oscurati. In realtà loro ti possono vedere. Forse quello. Perché
ma io penso che questo cambi molto da paese a paese.
Forse Black Mirror, però quelli forse si chiamano.
È probabile,
no, io
esatto.
Dei veri e propri specchi non me li ricordo. Io ricordo
neanch'io, però può anche darsi che noi non ci facciamo caso, perché quando arriviamo magari non siamo così attenti a questi dettagli, perché non siamo smugglers. Allora chi è più attento di solito
o magari non si vedono proprio,
o magari non si vedono, non lo so. Poi andiamo a vedere qua se ci dice qualcosa in più. Ok, Maila.
Birds are one of the major problems for any airport when planes are taking off and landing. any large bird can easily cause an accident. It flies into the engine, totally destroying itself and the machinery. Smaller birds are less of a problem. In some cases, they can do same damage, but usually they are just roasted. When this happens, there is often such a strong smell of roast bird that passengers on the plane think that chicken is being cooked. And they are often surprised when they're given a choice of fish or beef at dinner.
That's horrible. This is horrible. Oh, it's really horrible. Okay, Gian Maria, thank you.
Well, chairs is a big problem for airline staff. Not only there always a storage of them,
shortage
of them for the people who really need them, but worse still, some of the people who request them often don't need them at all. We've lost count of the number of times I have pushed someone through
the airport.
Through the airport. Take them through the customs and passport control. Got a porter to pick up their luggage, and then seen the person jump up in their arrivals.
Vabbè, a quel punto lo riporti indietro.
Okay, and move.
And move quickly towards the waiting relatives. One flight attendant I know gets so annoyed when this happens, and as soon as the passenger gets out of the change, she shouts to the other passengers. Ladies and gentlemen, another miracle. Courtesy of the airline industry. After years in wheelchair, she walks again. The passenger is normally so embarrassed. The passenger is normally so embarrassed that it's usually he. Disappears as quickly as he can.
Yes. So we discover why. So let's try now to get into true or false. Okay. Go on, Rita.
Most airline passengers believe that the life jacket could save their life. True.
No, actually it's false, because most of them
it's
you see
it's not important.
Yeah, they said it's not important, but here they just explain that it could be very important to follow. Yes. And here is just reporting an example of it. Okay, 2, Anna.
The passengers who inflated their life jackets too early didn't survive. Troppo presto.
It's always the first paragraph.
Yes.
You remember?
Didn't survive. No, false.
No, it's true.
No, true.
È true?
It's true.
Perché ce la stavano.
Erano quelli forse che avevano letto, mi ricordo male.
No,
No,
eccolo
sono
qua.
quelli che c'erano vestiti prima.
Despite instructions from the cabin crew not to pre-inflate
pre-inflate.
their life jacket inside the plane, several passengers did. They were unable to escape the rising water inside the plane, but others who followed the pilot's instructions survived.
È la selezione naturale, prof.
I know it. Follow the instructions. Okay, Myla.
Customs officers can see through the mirror in customs. Customs officer. No.
Yes.
Questo è true.
It's true.
No, se vedono loro,
Allora,
non vedono i tipi.
Allora, the large two-way mirror, che vuol dire two-way mirror? Ora io ci sono arrivata, ci ho messo un pochino.
Doppio
Ma
lato?
sì, perché loro vedono anche dall'altra parte, is a two-way, perché di solito quando tu hai uno specchio, tu non vedi dall'altra parte. Invece di
Oltre lo
dietro ti
specchio,
vedono, o dietro lo specchio ti
Ok,
vedono,
dici,
che era quello che diceva
ok.
Gianmaria, no? Che c'è, e anche Rita l'hanno detto, che è questo specchio e loro vedono dietro. Per cui è una parte di specchio, è questo che è, perché tu ti rilassi, ti vedi bello così, ti guardi, esce fuori
È quello dei film
doganiere.
quando fanno gli interrogatori.
Anche, esatto, bravissimo.
Secondo me sai com'è la questione? Che tu passi una sorta di porta a specchio, per cui loro ti vedono prima. Quando si apre la porta, se
dopo
fai
il
la faccia
doganiere.
brutta, loro se ne accorgono.
Esatto, dopo il doganiere c'è...
No,
perché se
prima.
No, dopo tu passi il controllo e lì c'è lo specchio e loro sono dall'altra parte in pratica. Tu passi, ti rilassi perché pensi di aver passato tutto e fai come una faccia rilassata, no? E invece ti stanno guardando. Se invece sei normale non ti fermano. Perché dice,
sudi con
so
le
you feel
briciolini.
good about yourself, you relax and smile. Ce l'ho fatta. And that's when a customer officer suddenly appears and asks you to open your case. E ti dice di aprire il bagaglio.
Ok.
Ecco il famoso specchio, siamo riusciti a capire dov'è. È dopo il controllo passaporto, è probabilmente sulla parete dove tu passi e c'è questo specchio. Sì, evidentemente c'è, non ci abbiamo mai fatto caso, ma c'è sicuramente. Ok. Gianmaria. Yes. Gianmaria, yes.
Passengers are often causing by customer passengers are often cut by customs officer because of their body language.
Yes.
Abbiamo detto no.
Adesso sì, infatti, è proprio quello. Yes, it's true. Yes, it's true.
Lo prendiamo in questo senso.
Yeah, tutti psychologists. They are all psychologists, this custom officer. Ok, Rita.
Small birds are more dangerous for planes than big birds. False.
False.
Roasted bird, but...
roasted bird.
Roasted bird.
For lunch. Okay.
Le
Yes. Quail.
Esiste quail, va bene.
Quail. It's the only, you know, when we are at school with children, we very often we do the alphabet with each one is an animal, and the Q, the Q is the quail. Yes, quail.
It's the same English.
Yeah.
Come la O di oca in italiano.
Yeah, that's it. That is the G of goose. Sì, io non solo ho tutto l'alfabeto, ma io ho tutti gli animali. Ieri ho comprato cani, gatti, sono andata I went to a friend of mine that she's got an animal shop that Myla knows very well, Christina, and I just bought all the animals. I found a donkey, I found a yak. That is just the perfect animal for the Y.
Yes,
You got a
yes.
Y, and I found a yak. That is
Cos'è?
fantastic.
Cos'è? What is?
Lo yak, anche in italiano
In
si
the
chiama yak.
Tibet.
In the Tibet,
Sì, in the Tibet.
it's the biggest goat. It's like a goat,
Yes.
but it's
Yes.
no, it's like an ox actually.
Ma chi
It's
è?
È
the
un bue.
middle. The
Eh,
middle. In the middle.
Yes, it's
Goats
like an
Ah,
ox.
yak. Sì,
The
yes,
yak.
yes, yes.
So I found a rubber yak. That is fantastic, and I got for my alphabet at school.
Siamo veramente bruciati comunque.
Never mind,
Articelli.
never mind. Okay.
Articelli.
Do you want one, Rita?
Yeah.
You want a yak? Okay.
All English alphabet.
Yeah, we
Anch'io
can.
voglio l'alfabeto con gli animali.
Okay,
Yeah.
okay. I'm sending to you, no problem.
Because I have the alphabet, Italian alphabet,
Okay.
by Ericsson.
I send it to you, and I also send it some videos where you got all the alphabet. You got it. Yes, you will have it. No problem. Just ask me. You know, I'm plenty of stuff for children. That was my main activity. It's not anymore, fortunately, because it's so tiring. But, yeah, but still, I'm going to school 3 times a week. Okay. Oh, Anna.
Passengers get confused because what they can smell is not on the menu. True.
Yes.
True.
Why? Tell me why.
Because they smell come si dice, chicken instead of meat or fish.
But it's not chicken, it's what? It's a really horror story, is it?
Birds, roast birds.
Roasted birds.
Non è horror, è arrost story.
Great.
Modo per ricordarsi come si dice arrostito.
Una sottile umorista. No, fantastic. This I have to write it down and use in another way. I have to write it. Not because you can start to do jokes in English, Myla. Can you imagine? Can you imagine? You're doing jokes in English.
C'è problema, è dramma.
Yeah, and using the words. It's not, yeah, fantastic. Okay.
Beh, però dopo questa battuta mi ricorderò come si dice arrostito.
Yeah, fantastic.
Anche in inglese.
Okay. 7, who is now? Myla?
Che so io?
Yes.
There aren't enough wheelchairs for all the people who needed them. It's true.
This is true, unfortunately.
Yeah.
And 8, Gian Maria?
A one flying attendant sometimes makes sarcastic comments about passengers who don't really need a wheelchair.
A wheelchair.
It's true.
This is true, yes, they do quite. Okay, so do you believe it at all? I don't know if we have to believe it, but probably it's true. Get into the words. I think there are any other words that are difficult to get? Instructor, cabin crew.
No, l'abbiamo detto.
Jacket, yes.
Shortage, io mi sono cercata.
A shortage is when it's not enough.
Carenza.
Una carenza, that's it.
Sì.
When it's not enough, you have a shortage of something. A two-way mirror l'abbiamo capito. Taller and thinner. Suddenly appears and asks you to open your case. Birds, the engine.
È il motore?
È il motore. Considerate che ad esempio il camion dei pompieri si chiama proprio the fire engine. perché c'è tutto un motore. Il fire engine lo trovate come è il nostro camion dei pompieri, ma non è il motore dei pompieri, è fire engine, per cui a volte è proprio indicato come la macchina, il motore nel senso della macchina. Destroying salvaged machinery, machinery is general. Roast bird, chicken, okay, so fish and beef. And what else? We really need them, but worse still, this is a very nice way of saying, not only there is always a shortage of them for the people who really need them, but worse still, some of the people who request them often don't need them at all. Okay, worse still, ancora peggio, we say. Okay. And I've lost count. I've lost count is something that we say even in Italian. Ho perso il conto. Yes, I've lost count without any determiners and without any article. I've lost count, singular. Okay, I've lost count of the number of times I have pushed someone through the airport, taken them through customs and passport. Get a porter. A porter is the person that is helping to pick the luggage. Okay, the porter, facchino. Got a porter to pick up their luggage and then see the person jump up in arrivals and move quickly towards their waiting relatives. Okay. One flight attendant I know gets so annoyed when it happens as soon as possible. Okay. Ladies and gentlemen, another miracle. Courtesy of the airline industry. That means offered by. Courtesy of means when you are offering something for free.
Offerto.
Offerto da, that means with no extra money. For example, you can find in the hotel, the very little soaps, they are courtesy of the hotel. Okay. Courtesy of the hotel means offered by for free. Courtesy of. After years in a wheelchair, he walks again. And so embarrassed. Okay, disappear as quickly as he can. Okay, what you can do next by yourself? No. Oh, mini grammar. This is mini. Why do they say mini grammar? Because actually it's something that we have already studied, but here it's just all resumed in a very short in a very short chart. In a very short chart. Doesn't come the word. Okay, so you can look here at these two sentences. The passages is normally so embarrassed that it disappears as quickly as possible. When this happens, there is often such a strong smell of roast bird that passenger. So this are all the use of so and such plus that to express a consequence. I invite you to read all the stuff here that of course you can't just remember like this, but more than remember, use so plus adjective, use so plus adverb, read by yourself all the examples, because this is the only way, and try to read them loud, because if you read them loud is a very good way to learn by hearing. Okay, the flight was so bumpy that we all felt sick. That you can use it or not, it doesn't matter. This is why it's within brackets. Okay, and then trying to do this using so much or so many, such or such a. That is different. And then you tell me next time how do you did it. If next time you cannot be here, like Rita, that I think on Tuesday she's busy, you can send me your own replies, and I'll tell you if they're right or wrong. Okay? And anybody
Okay.
else, of course, anybody else, even all the girls that are not present today, like Chiara and Antonella. Okay, people.
Okay.
Thank you a lot for today. I hope you will have a very nice weekend. Enjoy your vaccination, Rita, and I do the same together. At what time are you going?
At past p.m.
At 6:30 what? 6:30?
6:30, sorry.
Okay.
6
p.m. I'm
sorry.
going at 3:30, so I'm doing before you. Okay.
Thanks.
But today?
In Rome, yes.
It's so emotional for me.
It is. No, I'm just worried because for the night I have a girls' night with my friends, and I'm afraid I won't be very well. I'm just afraid I'm going to feel sick. But
I'm afraid of the consequence.
Because you're staying alone.
Yes.
So invite a friend of yours to stay with you. Probably tall, blonde, and man.
In the pandemic period, it is very difficult to look for a blonde
and tall
man.
I know. Not in the pandemic period. I think in general. It's difficult in general, but anyway, we're still trying to sometimes. Okay. So think of us tomorrow that we are getting vaccinated tomorrow.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'll call you.
Thanks.
Okay.
Have a good weekend.
Yeah, 3:30 they
too.
say. Probably I will have to wait for hours. I don't know. I don't know how it's organized. I hope well. Okay, I'll let you know. Bye-bye, people.
Bye-bye.
Thank you.
Speak
Bye.
soon.
Bye.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
Bye. Bye, everybody.